The memory is a film reel I can't stop playing, a ghost that lives in the space behind my eyes. I keep seeing those eyes, brown and haunted like the rest of us, except for one, Paul. When I saw him this morning, his eyes were the color of ice, hard and clear. I was 17, with a heart full of a fear I didn't have a name for yet, sent away to a place they called a retreat, but we all knew was a conversion camp. They aimed to fix us, patch the gaps, and calm the chaos, but all they did was teach me how to fold my hands, bow my head, and make myself small. And then there he was, Paul, across the room. He was reading a book with his nose shoved into it like he was trying to eat the words. I don't remember what they said, but I remember the cadence of his breathing and the way his eyes shone with a fierce light that spoke of both pain and defiance. We became friends, or at least we recognized the same haunting in each other's eyes. Our friendship was built in stolen glances and silent understandings. Once, behind a tool shed, under a bruised sky, it happened. A single kiss, desperate and wordless. It wasn't about passion, not really. It was about rebellion. It was a silent scream into another's mouth, a prayer of shared existence. We were both terrified and exhilarated. I felt as though I had just emerged from a tomb to steal a single breath of air, to taste sunlight on my lips again. And then I was back inside, back in the tomb with my fear and my shame. We never spoke of it. I went home and buried that boy, built a fortress of a new life around that memory, Bible college, a kind wife named Sarah, a beautiful daughter, and eventually a pastoral collar. For 20 years, I've been Pastor Michael, preaching against temptation while secretly cherishing my deepest sin every night before sleep. I say my nightly prayers, tuck my daughter in, kiss my sleeping wife, and the ghost in my mouth is bitter and sweet. This Sunday, my world shattered. As I stood greeting my congregation after a sermon on resisting temptation, I saw him, Elias, older, with silver in his hair, but his eyes were exactly the same. They were looking for me. I could feel it. He turned, and our gazes locked. The recognition was a physical blow, hurling me back through time. The walls of my life, the carefully constructed fortress, started to crumble. I saw the man in the collar. I saw the frightened preacher who couldn't look him in the eye. And he saw the terrified boy I'd buried so long ago. He saw all of me. My wife, Sarah, blissfully unaware, swept over to welcome him, and I was forced to shake his hand. A current of white-hot terror and memory passed between us, and in that instant, I knew he knew everything. Now, the carefully constructed walls of my life are crumbling. That kiss wasn't an end, it was a seed buried in frozen ground for 20 years, and now it has cracked through, demanding sun. All my life, I've preached about second chances, about the redemptive power of love. But the love I speak of is the safe kind, the love between a pastor and his flock, the love of family, the kind you can put in a Christmas card. I have never known true love. I don't think I can resist. This isn't about succumbing to temptation. It's about the terrifying, awe-inspiring prospect of being truly seen, really seen. For the first time since I was 17, for 20 years. I've lived a life half in shadow, hiding the past behind sermons and platitudes. Now the sun is here, and it's not the gentle light of forgiveness. It's the kind that strips everything bare and leaves you standing in the raw, open space of who you are.